Okay, so first things first, we need to make sure that you're breathing properly, okay? So I know that sounds really weird, but our warm-up exercise and our first one of the circuit is I want you to be led on your back, and I want you to make sure the breathing's there, and then we're gonna activate your core, okay? So I want you to forget what you know about lungs. Sounds really weird, I know, but forget what you know about lungs, okay? After that, what I want you to do is I want you to breathe down into your stomach. So if you imagine you've got a long tube running from here down to your stomach, and there's a big balloon in the bottom of your stomach there, okay? I want you to really try and breathe down into that. So if I lie on the floor here, and you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm on the back here, in the sun, okay. So I'm back here, I want a hand here and a hand here. Now as I take my deep breath into my stomach, you see how my stomach lifts up, and then as I breathe out, like that. Okay, so as we get those breaths down, that's really important. Now, this will be like the first part of every workout, okay? It'll also be the last part, will be the cool down. Go through the breathing. And once you get that, what I want you to do is now brace with that breath, okay? So you're gonna take a really deep breath in, like this. And you're gonna breathe out as hard and fast as you can, like that. Now what you should feel is a load of stuff in your stomach go really, really tight, okay? Now this will be the longest video because it also shows you an exercise, okay? So I'm gonna wiggle a little bit further away so you can see this properly, all right? And then you'll understand what you've got to do next. So focus on the breathing first. That's kind of like the warm-up start bit and the cool down bit, okay? It's just the breathing alone. Then start to take a brace for the first part of this exercise. And now here's what you're gonna do to test your brace or make sure it's working, okay? So here we go. It's better. So you take your brace breath, like that. Lift the knees up above the hips, like so. And then one leg at a time, making sure the brace is still there and you can breathe behind it. I'm gonna go out. Like that for me, okay? Now if you're doing it right, as you can see my back, it's not moving at all, okay? If you're doing it wrong, this is what will happen. Okay, see how my back's arching? Alright, so that means that the brace is no longer there and the hips are rocking around, okay? So really make sure that you focus on getting that brace nice and strong as you do this. So that's breathe down into the stomach, lock it in really hard, and then continue to breathe behind that feeling. Now this is probably one that's going to take the most getting used to, okay, because it's teaching you to breathe again, all right, which is just weird because everyone thinks they know how to breathe. Very, very few people do, but if you can get that, you're going to feel so much stronger throughout all of the exercises that we do in this program, okay?